welcome to another video, and today we're going to have a sneaky look at these. We have the Adeptus Mechanicus Skitarrii and the Adeptus Mechanicus Iron Strider. Let's have a closer look. Howdy guys, so here we have them. These are hot off the press. Everybody's going to be getting hold of these, I guarantee it, because they are quite cool to look at. So we've got the Adeptus Mechanicus Skitarrii, and I've got to say they look pretty cool. Now there's 10 miniatures within the inside of it. It comes with loads of assortment of bits and pieces. As usual, we follow the same motif as all the boxes at the moment, all the packaging, black around the outside, and then we have the main image in the centre. And if we swing it round, we get the normal painting guide that's down the bottom with the colours that you can use, but don't forget you can paint them however you like. And also we get some close-ups of the awesome bits and pieces that we can see in the inside. So why don't we open this bad boy up and have a quick look. Okay guys, welcome back. So here we have them. Let's have a look. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 sprues. Let's just move them out of the way so we can get a better look at these. And I've got to say there's a lot happening within these sprues. We've got some awesome bits and pieces. Let's see if we can just focus in on what we've got in front of us. Okay, so as we can see here, we've got these awesome helmets. I kind of like these. These have got this sort of like, you know, the 40k police, the Adeptus Arbites. It's got that kind of look about them. It's kind of cool. We've got all sorts of bits and pieces, very sort of Necron-y looking, mixed with a tinge of fantasy come sort of sci-fi. I don't know how to explain it, but they're really cool. Obviously they're nothing like the stuff that we see from Forge World. Obviously Forge World have been a strong pusher on the 40k, sort of the Horus Heresy I should say, and we've been seeing a lot of their Mechanicus coming out, and this is like a nice intro into some of the other stuff that Forge World do. But obviously GW launching a brand new army, and this is the first time we've seen an army in a long time that isn't really a Space Marine or alien based force. This is very much a force in itself, an army in itself, the Mechanicus. Now we've been wanting it for a long time, and it's nice to know that they finally listened and released them. These are really cool. I've got to say I'm quite impressed. There's lots and lots happening there. I don't know about the coats sort of thing, but I suppose you could paint them up how you like and you can do what you want with them. There'll be tons of different conversions coming out. I imagine some amazing pieces, but still I kind of like what I'm looking at. Now if you don't know what the Skitarrii are the foot troops of the Mechanicus. They are basically machine more than they are men, so to speak, but they are fantastic, and they're all hardwired with electronics, cybernetics, mechanical parts and stuff like that to make them better and perfect warriors that can all communicate together. I've got to say these are really cool, even down to some of the weaponry. I mean, you're just focusing on the weapons there. You've got like a maul there with like a pistol thing there, sword. I don't know what that is. It's like a needler. I don't know what it is. It's really cool. Without having the rule book and stuff like that to look through. Now they're launching the Mechanicus in 2 parts. There's 2 codexes. There's the Skitarrii, and then there's the Mechanicus that are coming out. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the Mechanicus. I mean, I'm totally shocked. Okay, so this is sprue 1. We've had a really good look at that. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, again, awesome stuff. Now this is what I've wanted to see. This weapon just here. Now if I just spin that around so you can get a better look. I mean, look at that. That's like a sniper rifle and a half. That is just so cool. And it even comes with a little stand there. It's really weird that it would have like a little stand, considering it's a sort of sci-fi thing. It's very like the Skaven weapon with the stand. I kind of like it. It's got like an old worldy come sci-fi look about it, which is quite bizarre, but really cool. And it kind of follows with the John Blanche thing. Now, you know I'm a huge fan of John Blanche, so it kind of follows with his sort of looks and drawings and stuff like that, his styles. These are really, really nice. I mean, there's so much happening there, and I kind of love these helmets. If I can just get that to come up a bit, let's just spin that around. I kind of like those. Now, they're pretty cool. Those I really do like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like that. Let's just have a look at some of the other bits and pieces. We've got our cloaks, we've got our rifles, we've got different types of legs, from sort of like human to mechanical, which is really nice. That's kind of cool. I was really hoping that they would be like this in parts and not like the clipped together versions. These are so much nicer than the clipped together versions. I kind of didn't like those in the box sets, the Dark Angel and the Chaos stuff, where you just sort of clipped them together. You know, it was an opportunity lost for like conversions and different poses and stuff like that, but kind of looks cool. Very impressive. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so what have we got here? Pretty much the same again, but some of the heads are completely different here. I think we've got more of a selection of hooded heads, as we can see there, and we've got like the helmeted heads on the other ones. They're really nice. I've got to say, there's some really great weapons, really strange looking weapons as well. I mean, God knows what that is. I mean, that is bizarre. Very bizarre. Okay, let's look at the next box. Hi guys, welcome back, and here we have the Adeptus Mechanicus Iron Strider. Now, when I first saw this, I've got to say I was actually quite blown away by it. I really liked the knight version with the lance. Now, obviously this is going to give you a couple of versions to do, or two versions of it. As you can see from the box, there's just so much going on there. I really love this tin helmet sort of knight look with this like power lance that goes at the top. Obviously I don't know what it is yet because I haven't got the rule book, but I've got to say I'm really impressed. Why don't we open this bad boy up and have a look in the inside. Okay guys, welcome back. Okay, so this comes on 2 separate sprues. And now these are really cheap point wise. I think they're like 45 points or something ridiculous like that. So you can have quite a few of them, I should imagine. Okay, well let's start with the first sprue. So what have we got here? Well, we have the main body section. And if we spin that around, you can actually see that there's a guy inside there looking through, or who's hardwired into the actual main body. Now I imagine there's arms that go onto that and part legs as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We have obviously the back or the front section of the upper body for the guy, his legs, the main lance weapon, which is absolutely massive. Kind of like that. I really kind of like that. And he also comes with a shooting weapon as well, which is pretty cool. Now we also have the main plate section for the weapon, and there's just loads and loads of awesome pieces, even down to the hand just there with the bike bars, which I think is really cool. That is just bizarre. I've got to say, that is just bizarre. Let's just turn it around. There's loads of engine parts and stuff like that on it. I'm just shocked by it slightly, and a bit bewildered because it is completely different to what GW have done in the past, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's a bold step for them to start doing the Mechanicus. Now they've probably been planning this quite a few years, or a couple of years ago, ready for launch date and designing it all, but I kind of like the fact that they've gone into designing another army. We've wanted another army. We may be losing an army, Sister of Battles, maybe, who knows, but we've gained an army, and it's a completely different army to what we're used to. And I can see them doing more and more stuff like this, which will be quite nice as well. Okay, so that's that sprue. And then let's look at this one here. So on this one, we've got the leg assembly. Let's just focus in on that if we can. Come on, camera, you can do it. So we've got the main leg assembly here and here. We've got different kind of heads as well, which is pretty cool. Different kind of weapons, toe sections. We've got the little mini arms, which got that sort of raptor arms, and even got different kinds of guns as well. I mean, there's another gun that looks like it's in a holster that can hang off the side. I think that's just really cool. And then we've got loads of other bits and pieces that just bring it to life. Now I can see loads of different ways of reposing those legs to create something that looks like it's more on the run than just a static piece, and that's really cool. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've got to say, I'm very excited about this as well. I'm going to see you soon. You be good, you be safe, take care.